Okay, so I'm trying to make some paper, and I'd like to color it with coffee. I haven't had much luck so far. I've only tried twice, but I'm going to try something else right now. What I've done is, just as a test, here I've made some pretty strong coffee, and instead of drinking it, I'm going to pour some of it here in the blender. This is, whoops, let me turn this around. This is recycled office paper. So I'm gonna give it about that much, and I'm gonna let this sit and soak in the coffee for a little while, and then I'll blend it up, and we'll try to make some paper out of that. Okay, so I've let the paper sit in the coffee for, I don't know, probably about 2 minutes or so, let's see, and I'm gonna blend it up. Okay. It looks kind of brownish pulpy. I'm gonna give that a try. Okay, so here's the paper right out of the sink here. I like this color. Let me take the frame off. Okay. So we gotta do this, and we squeeze out a bunch of the water. Then you flip it over, and you squeeze out the water from the other side. Okay, then we take that off. This little bent edge is pissing me off. I might need another screen. Okay, so then we put this piece of paper here. We're going to flip the whole thing over. So now, I don't have a rolling pin, so I'm using this thing of hot chocolate. And this is called cooching. You roll this out, and it transfers the water onto this paper. Like that. Take the screen off. And then we're going to do it a couple more times. We get another piece of paper, and we'll flip it over. And now we roll it and transfer it from this piece of paper to the other piece of paper. Okay, and there's our piece of paper. That's nice. Now, I'm probably too impatient to sit here and wait for this to dry for 2 or 3 days, so I'll let it dry outside for a little while, and then I'll iron it. It's a good way to get all the moisture out, and then I can work with it. Okay, so here's my paper. I can't wait for it to dry. So it's sitting on a t-shirt on the ironing board. I'm going to cover it over and iron it. I've got this iron set on high. Okay, so now that I got it, pretty dry with the t-shirt over it, I'm going to iron directly on the paper. I didn't want to do it at first because I didn't want to mess up the texture of the paper. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. I really, really like that. That's it. A cup of coffee, 2 pieces of paper. That's my formula.